Hi guys. So I'm back today and I wanted to let you know a little bit more about my story. As you know, I speak French regularly, and now being back to English is like sometimes a little weird. So I'm a mom of a 8-year-old that you saw in the other video dancing with on the Michael Jackson. And I just decided in November to leave that job that wasn't in alignment with me anymore, into who I want to become and who I am becoming now. So for the last 10 years, I was waitressing in this breakfast lunch restaurant here in Quebec, Canada, Granby. And it just didn't align anymore. I mean, it was too, I was so much in the density that I was losing myself. And I knew that I was losing myself, right? I knew that. But I had a hard time letting go of the financial aspect of the job because I have a son. I live by myself, and you, I wasn't sure of what I was going to do after, right? And I've been having this therapy with my medium friend who is also a energetic uh, therapist, right? And we have been working a lot since the last 6 months on taking off what doesn't belong to me anymore and what I have to integrate so I can be my full me once in 2020, right? Because in 2020 is when, woohoo, sorry, sorry about that. So I don't know why this starts, my nose is itching. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to stay on the video because I don't want to start over again and everything. So sorry. And so we've been working together, taking some pages off, if I can say it like that, that didn't belong to me or did, and that are not useful for me anymore for my ascension, right? And it became very clear to me that to go where I wanted to go, I needed to do that, leave that job where I was kept hostage of the society's fences and society's minding. Because I was in the 3D, right? All my clients are like working people, hurry up, we have to leave. I need to pay this right now. I need to give you my order right now. I want to have coffee right now. And they were like dictating my job, right? I've been waitressing since the last 25 years. And more now, people are so impatient with themselves, right? And they're projecting this on us who work in the public life. And I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, these people, I know them from the last 10 years, always eating the same thing, always sitting at the same spot every day, reading the newspaper, talking about the bad news, hearing on the TV or reading in the newspaper, right? And this was so uh, mind blowing for me that all of a sudden it just popped in my head that this is not life, right? Is this really life? Is this really what I came here for? Listen to these people complain, running around to serve them. I was really feeling like a servant and not as a waitress, right? So I am not a servant. I am not going to serve you, king of the castle, you know? And I just had to leave. I just had to leave. And when I decided I wanted to leave, I think my body made that, my soul made that choice before my body did. So, like a couple of months ago, I really wanted to leave. So, and I thought I wanted another job. So I came out looking for other jobs. And of course, nothing aligned because now I know that I had to leave this kind of job and this kind of life to live my own and what I was destined to be. So I made a choice of looking for another job. So I was like, my soul was, I felt it that I was leaving, right? I felt it that my decision was made. But it didn't turn out like I wanted to. The other jobs didn't call me back. So 3 weeks ago, um, I started having anxiety attacks. I started having stress and a hard time breathing and really impatient, irritable, um, not sleeping very well. And that was not me. I mean, like all of a sudden, well, I knew before that, like years before that, that I was not in the right place, right? But now it was like urgent that I had to leave there. So I knew that my body was telling me, get out of there, get out of there. So I left. I woke up on a morning and I just didn't sleep and I couldn't go there. I felt like resistance, so much resistance, and starting to feel anxiety coming up, right? Because I thought I had to go to work. So I called in sick, right? I called in sick and I told my boss that I couldn't make it today. So if she could have a replacement for me, right? And I told her that for tomorrow I'm gonna call you back. I'm not trying to gonna I'm gonna make it either. And I took an appointment with my doctor. Thank God my doctor was seeing my son that day. And I told her, I'll blank. Listen, I'm so tired. I am just so tired. I'm living anxiety. I'm living with stress that I know I don't need to because of this job, right? And I can't look for another job right now because I'm so stressed, so tired, so out of this. So I need a break. I need a time off, right? I really need this time off so I can get back on my feet, right? So she signed the paper for a month. So I have a month to get back on my feet. I know I'm not ready to go back to work over there. And a part of me knows that it's not to go back. Um, and I need to make that detachment. And in this life, especially in 2020, you have to get all of the detachment out of the way, right? So nobody can keep attached to you, or you can't keep attached to anything in 2020 if you really want to live the life. And like I was saying a little bit yesterday, um, I had this project on the side germing up in my head, and not germing, but I mean making its way in my head since February 2019. I received downloads, and these words kept coming up about ADHD, and words kept coming up. And I decided to put them on paper and make t shirts, like I said on the other video. So this is working out nicely. The website is available right now if you want to go and have a look. It's divinedefinition.ca. You can shop there, and shopping there will help me open my school, open my editing home, because I want to have books edited. And my mission is really to put my message out there. So I think like I'm maybe I'm not speaking quite in the what I'm supposed to, but I mean this I I'm off work. So I need to work on this, right? So that's what it's been telling me. And I just wanted to be open and tell you what's really happening. And I'm not feeling anxiety anymore. I'm not feeling so distressed. I was so feeling distressed. I could really feel that I wasn't in the right place at all. I would go to work every morning and I would smile like for the first 15 minutes. And then after, as soon as somebody told me something like, "Where's my coffee?" I would get so angry and so irritated with that person and the job and the place. And I just couldn't do it anymore. I just could not do this anymore. I was so in a bad place. I lost myself. I lost my mindset. I lost my way of thinking that I've always have, which is be grounded, be aligned, do what you want to do. And listen, I really loved that job for a couple of years. I really did. But I know now that I was called to do something much greater than be at service of food. I can be of service, but not of food. I can be a service for opening minds about ADHD, that these kids really have a divine intelligence that we didn't have. And I'm sorry. And I'm here to explain to you a little bit what I've been downloading, right, in since a couple of months. And my work here is to help you accomplish, to listening to what's inside and listen to the guides and listen to the divines of whoever you want around you. They are there. Like I said on the other video, Lori Ladd is, I bless her so much for helping me find this and getting to understand and know that I'm not alone. Nobody is. We are all surrounded by this magic. We just have to listen. Sit still and listen to what's going on around us. And be open, heart open, mind open to to what's really going on. What is really going on in this lifetime and what you're here for. I don't believe you're here to go to work for money so you can pay what you put on your credit card, run to get your children to school, run to get your children from school to home, run to make supper, run to do the homework, run to get them to bed, run to, that's not life, right? Life is about abundance. Life is about enjoying just your house, enjoying your kids, enjoying life. You don't need all that crap around you. That job was really so bad for me that I was buying stuff around so that it would nourish something that was missing, right? And I would buy all I ever wanted, right? But there was something big missing. And what was missing was the essence, my essence. Since I have been off work, this essence is there. My deepest soul has found something, so I don't need anything else. I don't need all the crap around me. You know? I'm just happy with what I have now. I'm just happy with what I have now, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have found this and to have listened to me finally. It's been repeating in my head, get out of there, get out of there, get out. And I know it does to you too. You just want to listen because you're scared. But I'm telling you, I am the living proof that if you choose you, there won't be another day in hell anymore. It will all be in love, peacefulness, gratefulness, abundance, blessings. Listen to the whispers. Listen to what's there, to what has always been. And I promise you, I promise, you will be so, so, so happy. So happy. No matter what days. Sometimes I have bad days. Of course. You have to go dark to go light, right? And go dark or go home. I mean, yeah, life is a badass. And you are too. But be a light body badass. So this is it for today. And hopefully it can help you. And I will be on, I will be back on here, of course. And if you want to go and like that video, just do a thumbs up, right? And be sure to listen to the voice. Listen to that voice. Divinedefinition.ca. Thank you. Bless you.